All right, we are live. So tonight we're going to be doing a 7-box pick your team baseball mixer. But to start things off, we do have a personal break set up. I like to warm up a little bit, maybe pull something big and fun. Um, we're going to be opening up a box of 22 Tops Update Hobby. So hopefully got something nice waiting in that. And all right, so we got this shared a little bit. So in the meantime, if you're interested in jumping in the 7-box break, all the teams are loaded up in the drip shop. There's only 4 left for life. We have the Marlins at $74.99. Khalil Watson, the big draw there. The Reds are $109.99. So if you're looking for Eli de la Cruz, then there you go. The White Sox are $59.99. Hey, yo. $59.99. And the Diamondbacks are $34.99. So White Sox, you'd be looking for like Colson Montgomery, shot in the dark, but Oscar Colas, right? Diamondbacks, I'm thinking Onyx is probably the stronger. Guys like Jordan Lawler would be a possibility. And then besides those 4 teams, we have the Bowman Blitz, which we really need to kind of run a blitz on that. We got to get some spots moving on that. So again, that's all available in the drip shop. And Scott, pick me a number from 1 to 7. Number from 1 to 7. And if anybody on Drip is interested in a personal break of this, we can do it after the break. All right. So, Scott, you got number 5 coming. So, again, this box is for Scott Lamaglio. And this will warm us up as we head into the 7-box mixer. So, good luck, Scott. And here we go. So the Bowman Blitz is a big old break. And in big old breaks, you can get big old cards. So that's the goal there, is we not only want to, push some big product out, but we also want to get some big hits. Don't let those hits be misses. Are they choppy on Facebook? How are they looking on Drip? Do we have any choppiness on the Drip stream? Was it choppiness just when I moved the camera? Or is it choppy in general? Because my feed looks pretty straight here. Yeah, I think that was for me moving the camera. I was trying to keep the boxes in focus. They're right behind me. So, and it looks like I see here on the Facebook feed. All right, if you've never joined one of our breaks on Drip, here's the deal: if you spend $30, I think they're giving you $15 off. All right, you got to come through my link here. So, I mean, if you wanted those Diamondbacks and you've never done a Drip stream with us before, right? Log on to Drip, and according to what I have here, and I do know that that's the promo that's going on. All right, you should be able to get the Diamondbacks for like $19.99. All right, $15 off of any of these teams is a fair trade, you know. So again, if you've not been on one of our Drip streams before, might be a way to take advantage. So, Alec Thomas, who was in the Rookie of the Year voting, he did receive a few third place votes. I'm sorry, third place votes. Strider ended up finishing second. That Brandon something ended for the Cardinals ended up in third place. I think Alec Thomas was in fourth, if I'm not mistaken. We got Derek Jeter. And then, as you can see, a little bit different shade there. This is Tom Glavine, and that's numbered 145 out of 199. So again, if you haven't joined us on Drip before, check it out. We have teams available in the Drip shop for the break that we're doing in a few minutes, as well as the Bowman Blitz. Now, for those of you watching on Facebook, I did post my final sealed case of those Leaf Multisport. There's 2 spots remaining. All right. Hey, maybe we can pull off a double header. So if you're interested in getting on that, let me know. All right. And also for those on Facebook, we have a few other breaks posted that are smaller as well. So if you got any questions on that, shout it out. But what do we got? The Capture the Flag for the Impeccable WWE Impeccable box. All right. The packs come out of a select box. So, oh, look at this. You got to be kidding me. I got to look something up here. I think we may have just started off pretty good here. But I need to go to Cardboard Connection because I need to know something. And when you need to know something about a set, that's usually where I go unless I'm doing like group break checklists to price a break. But this is for detail information because I think we have something special here. It is taking forever to load. Sometimes the Wi-Fi helps and sometimes it hurts. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. That was so easy. Tops update. It's been a while since we've hit something like this in a Tops box. Usually we're hitting like crazy veterans and stuff like that. Like, what was it? Series 1, we had, I think, like a Mike Schmidt. Or was that last year? No, this year was Johnny Bench. That was a low number, like to 10 or less. And then last year we started off Series 1 with a Mike Schmidt. So this is something kind of cool. I just got to check something here because I'm not 100% sure about where this stands. Okay. Not as good as I thought it was, but it's still cool. All right. It's not going to be disappointing, though. And we got a die cut here. We got Big Papi, David Ortiz. What the heck? Is there any problems with the video? Oh, here we go. That's weird. Oh, that's also cool. I also have to refer again to Cardboard Connection. Hold on. Okay, that's the regular one. All right, I'm liking this box. So again, we're going to start in a little while. We're warming up with a personal break right now, but we have a 7-box mixer coming up in just minutes. And if you want one of the 4 teams that are left, so look for the one that says 7-box mix in the drip shop. The other ones are a break that we're trying to get filled up. It's called the Bowman Blitz. This 7-box mixer is actually a way of showcasing a little piece of what's in the Bowman Blitz. And you'll see that in the 7-box mixer, we got some 2022 Bowman in there. All right. And 22 Bowman is part of the Bowman Blitz as well. And the next box that, or the next mixer that I put out is going to have another piece of that break. So we're going to show off some fun stuff. So we got Bryson Stott rookie card there. All right. This is a personal break, yes. So we're kind of getting warmed up here. So I've sent the link out to the group chat that I have on Facebook. And the Hunter Green generation now. So Jeremy Pena, and that is the real deal rookie right there. There's also a rookie debut of his in this set, if I'm not mistaken. As are there many players who are across all 3 series. Mackenzie Gore. Alec Thomas, this time with an 87. All about that base, You know, I like Jack Sawinski. I'm going to give him some 1-set love. I think being on the Pirates is going to keep him off the radar a little bit. And, oh, look at that. We got a short print. Starling Marte. So I checked the code. This is a regular short print. So Starling Marte for those METS, Mets. Klubot as a ray there. Little ray of sunshine. There's Alec Thomas. Lots of Alec Thomas in here. Hey, he's not a bad one to have. See ya, Suzuki. That's a debut. Gabriel Arias. Corbin Burns with the All-Star card. See ya again. With the 87. Spencer Torkelson, rookie debut. Again, the rookie debut is kind of like a subset, so it doesn't quite have the weight of the regular rookie card, but still nice to have in like parallel form too, right? PSA has dropped the price a little bit on the grading and is getting a little bit faster response time than it has in the past few years. So, you know, you might start seeing a lot of people getting back into the low-end cards, digging for 10s. I think the fact that companies were literally trying to put a halt on the grading because they couldn't keep up, kind of hurt the grading market overall. Because if you don't have inventory, then you can't meet the demand, and some people get bored in this hobby. And you have this guy coming your way. So you got an autograph out of the box, and it is an 87 Topps design autograph, and it's a black parallel. Now, I don't know what it's numbered to, but according to Cardboard Connection, they are numbered to 199 or less. So no more than 199. But I like it. I like it. So we got a short print and an auto. And Bobby Witt, and we'll be good. Again, if you're watching us from something other than Drip, I think Drip has a promo where if it is your first time buying something and it is $30 or more, which coincidentally, the cheapest team we have available is $34.99, you can get $15 off. Now, that's all handled through Drip, so if for some reason it's giving you a hard time, there's nothing I can do about it. You'd have to contact them, but if everything's working the way it's supposed to, when does that ever happen? Yeah. If everything's working the way it's supposed to, then you will be able to save a considerable amount. Marlins are $74.99. The Reds are $109.99. The White Sox are $59.99. And the Diamondbacks are $34.99. Or you could apply it towards something in the Bowman Blitz. How's that sound? Plenty of teams available in the Bowman Blitz. If you're looking to pull some really big value cards, that is a good bet right there. I'm thinking we're gonna pull like at least. I'd say it would not be unfair to expect 3 cards valued 150 or more. Those are nice, but on top of that, I think there'll be 3 really solid cards that come out of that break. All right, so again, we're kind of warming up here with a personal break. We came on a little early, and well, we'll be done with this a little late, but 7-box pick your team baseball mixer. This gives me an opportunity to maybe sell the rest of those teams. So let's see if we can do that before we get started. All right, we're roughly about halfway through this box already. So Rafael Devers is an all-star card. We'll give that a little 1 cent love. I like to give the inserts a little sleeving. Key rookies, parallels. Got Aaron Judge, who hit an American League record 62 home runs. MJ Melendez. And we got Hunter Green, Topps black gold. But looks like it got into a fight because it's black and blue. So blue parallels not numbered. Usually you get 1 blue paralleled insert per box. Oh, there's your 3rd place in Rookie of the Year, Brendan Donovan. I couldn't remember the name. Now I see it. Wilson Contreras. think he opted for free agency. Matt Manning. And Bryson Stott. That's the rookie debut card. But we have already pulled the auto of his from this box. Just happens to be a redemption, but eventually it should make its way. All about that base, Lodolo, rookie debut card. Well, we got a rookie debut J-Rod. Buster Posey. Wander Franco, rookie debut. Oh, got a base Torkelson. There we go. There's one of them. I always say on the hobby boxes, hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 321 out of 2021. I like Manny Pina Coladas. Again, we are going to be starting the 7-box mixer shortly, so be prepared for that. Best way to be prepared is to be in it, all right? Marlins, Reds, White Sox, and Diamondbacks, the 4 remaining teams, all of which are available via the Drip Shop right now. We also have the Bowman Blitz. There we go. Looks like we got at least 2 out of the 3. All right, this is the final stack for this personal break. So we'll move right in to roll call for the 7-box mixer. You have until the first hit is shown to purchase a team. All right, but once I show that first hit, that is it. Don't let those hits be misses. And I'll tell you right now, the Reds could have some nice stuff coming out. Ellie De La Cruz, probably going to be one of the hotter players even over the offseason. All right? The kid is looking really good and definitely has star potential. Royce Lewis, that's a rookie, right? Yeah. So I'm about 80% done with my notes for our first content piece that we're planning on doing this week. We're going to be talking about the 2021 rookie class because we did that last year. It was actually our first video on Drip. Kind of to give you an introduction to myself. That's exactly what I did. I introduced myself, and then I do what I do, and I talked. And it was a lengthy talk, lengthier than normal, but it was specifically done so that we had a little content piece going. Got Hunter Green. We'll probably keep trying to push stuff in the Bowman Blitz out of there too. Pete Alonso, black gold. Love the design. Heliot Ramos. And number 2006 out of 2022, Jake Marisnick. Then we got a rainbow foil of Garrett Stubbs, whose father was one of the guys on Miami Vice, right? No, maybe not. Oh, Suzuki with a rookie debut. A very seasoned rookie, though, as he did have a respectable career in Japan before coming to the U.S. J-Rod with the All-Star Game card. All right, does that count or doesn't it? I'm going to say that's 1.5 out of 3, right? And then Bryson Stott. Rounded up to 2 out of 3, ain't bad. Albert Pujols waving goodbye. Bobby Witt rookie debut. Quan rookie debut. Bryce baby. Alec Thomas again. And Renee Pinto. With the rainbow foil, Nick Lodolo base. And that is a wrap. Oh, look, there's Julio. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So we did get a J-Rod. And we got a Torkelson. And we got a Witt debut. So there you have it. We did get a J-Rod rookie. Starling Marte with a short print. And a 87 Topps design black parallel of Bryson Stott. So thank you, Scott. And now we're going to move on to the 7-box mixer. And we'll do roll call. And Mike, I can probably shout out who you got. You're welcome. Thank you. There we go. So you can just put that in the back later. All right. Put this to the side. If anybody has any personal break requests later, let me know. Again, we did post our final Leaf Multi-Sport Solo Pack case. All right. We need 2 more spots. They're $99 a piece. So for those watching on Facebook, we just posted that like a couple hours ago. Feel free to jump in on that. And let's see. Let me get my iPad here. Now that we're doing the big break, and I can do multiple screens at a time because I'm going to have to message people. All right. So here's my notes on that. And there it is. Awesome. All right. There's in big letters. So again, for those of you watching on other platforms right now, there is a link to Drip, all right? It says join a stream on Drip, so your very first time, right? And they got a promo. I don't know if others who, when they did their first one, if they got a promo either, but they're usually doing something. But right now, it's, I think, $15 off any purchase of 30 or more. The Marlins in this break are $74.99. The Reds are $109.99. The White Sox are $59.99. The Diamondbacks are $34.99. So what we're doing, main event here, is we're trying to push the Bowman Blitz by showing off some of its components in a little more stripped down form, right? So we don't have to go too crazy. So that's a fun break right there. So here is what we have. A 2022 Bowman hobby box. In the Bowman Blitz, it's a jumbo, and here it's a hobby. We also have a first edition box. All right, so a little fun there. And then we want to have autographs because autographs are fun, right? Hits aren't everything. I like to say that too. Hits aren't everything, but we do like to see hits too, right? So I got 2022 Onyx Vintage, 2019 Onyx Vintage, and some stuff in between. 2020 Vintage Premium, and then from 21 we have the regular and the extended edition. So we're covering 4 years of Onyx since they changed over from the Platinum Elite brand that they used to do. And hey, we're going to have a break. So, roll call time. Let's see here. And if anybody on Facebook is having issues, because I know sometimes the video gets glitchy on Facebook, we're on the Drip app. Okay, that's the easiest way to do it. Also on Twitch, also on Instagram, also on YouTube. And usually those applications aren't having any issues. So let's see here what we got. Da-da-da. Here we go. John Wright, Jeremy Corbin, Scott Lamaglio, Bud Stoller, Bradley Noel, James McCaffrey's here, Steve Marone, Jeff Lukowitz, Melissa Marin, Mike Coleman, Don Lieneman. And that should be everybody. All right, so I'm going to start messaging out here. Hey, Steve, what's going on? Let's see. So again, we are in roll call, sending out links so that anybody who's looking to watch here that has bought in and wants to roll with us live. Hopefully we're a lively bunch tonight and we have lots to talk about. All right, Rookie of the Year was announced today. Anybody surprised about any of the voting? All right, I got a little beverage here. I couldn't resist. I saw this I was like, what am I going to get at the liquor store? Like, Jess sent me out for Fireball. I was like, okay, but wanted something different. S'mores. And you know what? I don't think it's that bad either. I'm like, okay, I'm down with this. Actually drinking it, it's like, it's okay. And then leaves a nice little s'mores aftertaste. So it's like, okay. Good for break night, right? Cheers. Yeah, I'm down with that. All right. So we will start with the Bowman Hobby Box first. So there'll be some opportunity to get a team. But once we show the first hit, that's it. First hit, and that is it. So don't let those hits be misses. That's all I'm going to say. Don't let those hits be misses. Because, I mean, I know my shoppers here will enjoy all the cool cards, but you know you want to get a hold of them yourselves. Do you have the Red Sox? Oh, and Mike Coleman, you had, let's see, what did you have in this break? Mike Coleman had the Giants, the Mariners, and the Blue Jays. Scott Lamaglio, yes, you have the Red Sox. That is correct. You have the Red Sox in this break. So don't go anywhere. So Steve Marone is here. I really like the aftertaste. Like, I wasn't even drinking this fast yesterday. It's like, have a sip, enjoy it afterwards. All right, right corner, Stoller. I texted, right? Yes. You're here. You're here. All right. I think everybody's here or gotten their text message. So, that being said, we're going to go over what is in the drip shop right now. All right. Again, for this break that we're doing right now, the Marlins, which Khalil Watson will be your big player to go after, and that's $74.99. The Reds are $109.99. The White Sox, $59.99. The Diamondbacks, $34.99. I'd do better than that. I send it to you right now. There you go. Sent. Since you got Ellie De La Cruz, White Sox, Colson Montgomery, Oscar Colas on the autograph side. Also, you probably have like Andrew Vaughn and Onyx Vintage as a possibility. A few guys, right? Diamondbacks, so like Jordan Lawler, somebody to kind of keep an eye out for. And then you have the Bowman Blitz. So real quick, in that break, it's 2020 Bowman Best, 2021 Bowman Best, 2019, 2020, and 2021 Bowman Draft Jumbo boxes, and a 2022 Bowman Jumbo. Oh, that sounds good, James. I don't know what affogato is, but oh, there you go. Yeah, I don't even know what percentage this is. I mean, it's one, so because I gotta drive home. I actually had 3 in my hands, and I was like, nah, maybe that's not a good idea. Because I didn't even look. It's a little bit smaller than a 12-ounce can. Oh no, it is 12 ounces. It feels smaller. Nah, it's only five and change. But it tastes good. So Bowman Blitz, the Rays are 190, Padres 225, Giants 175, Pirates 200. The Phillies are 90, the A's are 90, the Yankees 160, the Mets 100, Twins 110, Brewers 185, Marlins 175. The Dodgers are 90. Angels 120, Royals 110, Astros 65, Tigers 275. They're loaded. Torkelson, Green, Job. Rockies 95, Rangers 100, Reds 400. So there's not only Ellie De La Cruz and Matt McLean is the auto possibility in 2022, but you also got guys like Austin Hendrick, right? Even Nick Lodolo, I think his first Bowman might be in there. I'm not sure. Cubs are 135. Nationals are 70. White Sox 225. They're a loaded team. So are the Red Sox at 225. Then you got Marcelo Meyer, maybe Miguel Bleas too. Orioles 400. Hands down, they might have even should have gone for a little more, but I wanted to kind of cap it. So, and 425 probably sounded like a stupid number anyway. So, but you got Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, Heston Sherstad, couple other guys. What's I don't know. They slipped my mind right now. Braves 160 and Diamondbacks are 180. All right, so that's the Bowman Blitz. And, I think we gave enough time for everybody to get in here. So let's do this. Again, last call for the 4 teams still left in the 7-box mixer. Good luck to everybody, and let's rip you a new one. So here we go. Going to start it off with the Bowman Hobby Box because we will get a hit out of this. The Bowman First Edition is not a hit-based product, so you're going after parallels. And, well, if an Ellie De La Cruz out of 50 comes out, we're not just going to give that away, right? And you say, well, what are the odds of that happening? Well, I'll tell you what. One of the very rare times we didn't sell the Yankees, it was a break that had a Bowman First box in it, and I ended up with an Anthony Volpe out of 50. So what are the odds? Well, anything can happen at any time. So again, Marlins are $74.99. Reds are $109.99. The White Sox are $59.99, and the Diamondbacks are $34.99. And if I'm not mistaken, if you've never ordered on Drip before, and this is your first time, right? I think they got a little $15 off your first purchase, $30 or more going. So all those teams are over 30. I mean, Diamondbacks would be like nothing, right? It'd be like $20 for the Diamondbacks with that deal. Get some plastics open here. A little 1 cent love to go around. There'll be plenty of that to go around. I always sleeve first Bowman Chromes, no matter what. No matter what, because you never know, man. I mean, Bowman's a thing that for years, every few months, you go look through the Bowman and it's like, oh, look, this guy's relevant. Because that's what happens when you're prospecting. Once upon a time, those first Bowman Chromes of Julio Rodriguez were like $2 or $3. All right. Before today, they were like running like 45 or 50. With the announcement of him winning Rookie of the Year, I'm sure that helps rather than hurts. Speaking of hurts, how's this Monday Night Football game going? I got my quarterback is Jalen Hurts. I was so mad. I even talked about this in one of last week's breaks, I think. I had won my fantasy for the week by like 1.4. I even got the next, the Wednesday recap. Yay, you win. Awesome. It's amazing. Well, guess what? I guess Thursday a scoring correction comes out, and next thing you know, I'm like, what the heck? I was in first. Now I'm in third. What kind of bull is this? Oh, well. So this week I was like projected to lose probably by like about 30 points. I got some bye week issues, some injury issues. I had Buda Baker as like game time decision, which he ended up doing well. And I switched him out for somebody I picked up on waivers that scored 0 points, even though the last 2 weeks he's been in double digits. So go figure. But yeah, I am destroying this week's fantasy opponent. So I'm hoping we have a real good game from Jalen Hurts, and I can break 200 points, which right now there's only one other guy on pace to do that. So ironically, it's the last place guy. I think his only win was against me too. That's even better, right? All right, so no hits in my hand just yet, so you still have time to buy one of the remaining 4 teams. Oh, Washington came back? It was like 14 zip. They rolled back with 20 unanswered? That's craziness. Yeah, he also has a rushing touchdown too, but the pick is going to subtract points. Yeah, he's got less points than he did before I started. That's not cool. Get to throwing, son. But Justin Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb each gave me like 40-something points. So, yeah. They carrying it. Aiden Hutchinson got me 18 points. He's been very inconsistent fantasy-wise, but he was a beast this week. So, Seth Beer with the rookie. Brandon Marsh with the rookie. We got a Burger. I don't see Jace Fry. Nolan Jones. Top 100. Don't hear a lot about him, but he's up there in Bowman's ranking, number 18. All about that base, Again, first Bowman Chromes, we're always going to give a little 1 cent love to. And we're going to go Atomic for the Giants. Marco Luciano. So that's cool. Giants Atomic Refractor. It's not a first Bowman Chrome, but still a decent player. Oh, yeah, that catch was ridiculous, man. Like, I mean, honestly, I wanted to cheer for the Bills, but I don't have anybody on the Bills on my fantasy team, and I was just like, all right, let's keep this game going as long as we can because I need Justin Jefferson to score more points. And and then overtime put me way up there. I was happy about that. Trey Sweeney, Brian Bello, Norge Vera. Tristan Casas. Here comes the Bone. Aaron Judge. Trey Sweeney with a little bit of that good vibrations. Actually, it says virtuosic vibrations, but that just sounds kind of kinky. Ellie De La Cruz, paper. Do an Ellie De La Cruz count until somebody picks them up. Jackson Churio. I like Churios. They're delicious. especially a lot of cinnamon and sugar on them. Denzer Guzman, Aaron Ashby, Ryan Vilade, Carlos Colmenares. I think he's one of them. No, he was Bowman Chrome. Never mind. I do have boxes of that though. Let's see what else. So he would be in the Blitz. Alejandro Pie. No, Elvie Marte. It was trade bait earlier this year. Emerson Hancock, ranked number 14. He was a first rounder for the Mariners he's in the 2021 Bowman draft. Luis Verdugo and Michael Triana. Kyle Raleigh, Diego Car. Peyton Wilson and Luis Gonzalez. Lou Bob. Garrett Cole, numbered 232 out of 299. So again, you can still buy in this break, this 7-box mixer. There are 4 teams available. White Sox is one of them, and this is one of the guys to look out for in them, Colson Montgomery. Yes, Washington needs to keep it up so that Jalen Hurts has to throw the ball a lot and get garbage points. They don't have to win. I just need Jalen Hurts to score about 30 or 35 for me to feel good about myself. So Alvin Guzman, Maximo Acosta. I live in Eagles country. It's tough for a Giants fan. Cubbies, Christian Hernandez. So this is the Invicta. So usually in a hobby box, you'll see one of these guys. A little thicker card. So we got Christian Hernandez for the Cubs. It should fit in this 75-point top loader. Yay. So there we go. Dusty Sun, Isaac Pacheco, and CJ Abrams. So again, a last call. The autograph could be in this stack right here. All right. Jump on the Drip Shop. Marlins and Khalil Watson are $74.99. Reds and this guy, Ellie De La Cruz, $109.99. White Sox, you got Colson Montgomery and Oscar Colas, $59.99. And the Diamondbacks are $34.99. Still looking for that first autograph. Oh, there you go. I'll have to check it out later. So we got the 7-box baseball mixer. So 4 teams still available. It's 22 Bowman Hobby, 22 Bowman First Edition, and then 5 different Onyx Vintage products covering 2019 to 2022. And it does not appear that the first autograph made it to my hand, so there's still a little bit of time to decide on that. This is the hobby box, correct. Jarren Duran. Garrett Mitchell. Emmanuel Rodriguez. Luis Matos. Spencer Strider. Runner-up in the Rookie of the Year balloting. Shohei Ohtani. Pedro Pineda, Bowman 3D. Or Bowman in 3D, it's actually. Eddys Leonard. Jose Pastrano and Rye. And Adley Rutschman. We'll give that a little one-set look too. Why not? So he was second in the Rookie of the Year balloting with 1 first place vote. Somebody who must appreciate how hard it is to be a catcher. Jake Berger was a Rookie of the Year favorite insert, but not really a Rookie of the Year favorite. Let's just put it that way. Eduardo Lopez. And Branlin Haraba. High-Fi Futures, Spencer Torkelson. Zaid Salinas. And Nick Gonzalez. And O'Neal Cruz. Acuna Jr. Xavier Edwards. Cruz Missile. Colton Cowser. That was one of the names I think I was trying to think of earlier. And then there's another one. Ian Lewis and Carlos Aguiar. H to the Izzo, Anthony Rizzo, the new Max Muncy. Junior San Quentin. Kevin Alcantara. Marco Luciano. San Quentin, maybe where Yasiel Puig's headed. I don't know. He's playing in the KBO right now. Hey, what's going on, John? And it appears that he's been found to be involved in a sports gambling ring. You have to wonder, the fact that no major league team would sign him, did that have anything to do with it? Was there maybe some heads up going on there? I don't know. Junior Sanchez, Braylon Minier. Andrew Vaughn, Pete Alonso, Tyler Freeman, Jordan Walker, and Simon Muzziotti. All right. What we got here? Snow in Virginia. We have snow, I guess light snow in the forecast in like somewhere down the road this next week, but no, it's too early for snow. It was just 70 degrees 2 days ago. Well, no, not 2 days ago. I guess Thursday or Friday, right? Friday was really windy, but it was warm. Yesterday was cold, man. Ellie had a soccer game, and I was outside, and it was cold. Windy cold, so, it was fine when the wind wasn't blowing, but hardly a second where it wasn't. All right, so we do have the autograph in my hand. I'm going to tell you right now that it is for one of the teams that is available for sale. So the first hit, and really the most likely the only Bowman auto, is going to be a miss if it's not picked up. Just saying. So, again, I'd like to just sell out the break. So, grab them all. Right? Especially if this is your first purchase on Drip. Oh, you're heading our way next week? Very cool. What days? You gotta stop in the shop if you're that close. No way. Are you for real? Gabby's going to be in the Philly Thanksgiving Day Parade through UDA. So my daughter's going to be with one of the dance groups. Unfortunately, my car is broken, so I can't transport the rest of the family there. So we're kind of out of luck. Oh, very good. Jason Dominguez, High Five Futures. Did I mention that first hit was a miss? I'm just saying. All right. Nobody's rushing to buy. That's all right. Estevan Machado. And Heriberto Hernandez. Josh Lau. Respectable. There. Oh, Ellie De La Cruz Chrome. And again, remember how much Julio Rodriguez Chromes were when they first came out. Don't have a 72-hour attention span in this hobby. All right? You have to think both short and long term. Both. Not just one, but both. Warming Bernabelle, which sounds like something you get in the pharmacy area in Walmart, but it's not. Keep it PG here. Who names their kid Warming? Ed Howard for the Cubs, 283 out of 499. Justice Thompson. Curtis Mead for the Rays. This is a decent one for a Bowman Chrome there. And Harry Ford. Shane Baz, which I have been a fan of for a while. Juan Yepes, Blaze Jordan. Speaking of Blaze, has anybody heard that Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson are going in on a cannabis project together. No lie, they're calling it Holy Ear. At least that's what I read on the internet, where everything is true. And Doja Cat has apparently changed her name to Fart. Yeah, that'll teach Elon, definitely. Diego Velasquez. Julio Rodriguez. No one's going to grab it, one of these teams. All right. All about that base, Austin Martin. Marlins, $74.99. Reds, $109.99. White Sox, $59.99. And the Diamondbacks are $34.99. Oh, Reds just got grabbed. So is that the team that's going to get the hit? Victor Lizarraga. And 56 out of 75, Misael Urbina for the Twinkies. So a little canary yellow chrome action going on there. And Marlins, $74.99. White Sox, $59.99. Diamondbacks, $34.99. The last three teams remaining. And if you've never bought off of the Drip Shop before, they got a promo, $15 off your first purchase. I think it's got to be $30 or more. All three of those teams are over 30. Jarren Duran, making us a little hungry like the wolf here. Benjamin Bailey. And Ronier Quintero. Vidal Brujan. Wander Franco. There we go. India, Harper, Tatis. All right. Anybody got something in their shopping cart right now? Shout it out, because we're about to pull off the remaining teams. Jonathan Klaas. Stay classy, San Diego. Or should I say Seattle? Bobby Witt Jr. Let's check out the other chromes here. Roismar Quintana. And Ed Howard. Delete. 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 All right, so one of the four went. The question is, did the right one get guessed? I do try to, even if something nice is back here, I do try to push the teams because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to break. Sometimes I kind of feel bad if it's a miss. Three out of 25 for the Marlins. That's an Invicta, so it's not as much as like the 25 if it were a first Bowman Chrome, but Khalil Watson. Let's see. These are sold. Now the Invicta again doesn't go for nearly as much as a Bowman Chrome, but I don't see. I don't see the orange one sold. I see a number to 99, which I feel kind of went low. It went lower than a base Bowman, but his stuff's come down a little bit. It's a little inconsistent. How do I feel about Topps Fire? I've always liked it. It's it's a retail product, but it's got like a hobby version to it, which I like. So yeah, I had 4 of mine refunded. I was able to order 8 online, and wasn't able quite to get what I'd hoped for. But we did break some of it. We had some fun with it. And never know, maybe they'll come around again. But I like them. I like the way that the cards look, especially that like gold shiny parallel. It's kind of fun. And I kind of like the artistic cards, so yeah, that break sold out pretty quick, if I remember correctly. All right, so we have the Bowman First Edition, which is our next probability of getting a big dollar card. So let's get some autographs, right? Let's open up some of this Onyx Vintage, see what we end up getting. So this is the 21 Extended Edition. And what do we got here? We got Kellum Clark, Maddox Bruns. We have Enrique Bradfield Jr. So this may have to go to a random. I got to see if this guy got drafted. But most noticeably, American League Rookie of the Year, Julio Rodriguez. Little J-Rod. Onyx or not, that's still always a good pull. Love it. Love Onyx. I love the selection of players that you can get. So let's see. Best way to find this one out is the baseball cube. Because sometimes people get drafted in high school really low and they don't end up signing, but they're still good prospects. So the baseball cube is real good at finding out that info. We got Enrique. Bradfield Jr. All right, let's cut out the junior. There we go. So this kid is at Vanderbilt right now. He was never drafted, so this will go to random. All right, again, if they're drafted but don't sign, that's like the closest thing to a team they got, so that's usually how we figure it out. And he's 20 years old, outfielder. All right. Strikeout to walk ratio is pretty much 1-to-1. It's actually a little bit better than that. So 86 walks and 82 strikeouts. He's stolen 93 bases over the 2 seasons. Starting to develop a little power, too. Had 8 homers, 5 triples, and 10 doubles in the 62-game season. And batting average over his 2 seasons, 326. So, I mean, you had a guy who, as a freshman, played a full slate for Vanderbilt. All right, that's saying something. So this is a nice prospect here. All right, and again, 1 home run last year. 2 years ago, 8 home runs this year. So that power is developing. And he's got speed. All right, don't see any real defense numbers here, but never know. Could be looking at a future 5-tool guy, right? Next, let's do the other 2021. So we got Nick Lodolo and Manuel Beltre. Orelvis Martinez for the Blue Jays. And Felnin Celestin. So he might have been signed during the international free agency period. So let me pull him up. Felnin Celestin. I feel like he was a top 30 guy. Maybe not. Nothing's showing up. I spelled it right, even after it auto uncorrected it for me. Let me try a different search here. So he's in this coming year's class, which would be January of 2023. He's ranked 2nd behind Ethan Salas. So while he has links to the Mariners, there's no, they have interest in him. That's what some of the stories come up in my search. There is no official signing of any kind until January with these. So that is also going to random in the group. All right. What else we got? 22. So we got Max Meyer, Jacob Berry, and Michael Garcia for the Royals. And the Marlins, green ink, which is out of 50. All right, they don't number them, but green is out of 50. Marlins, Max Meyer, who unfortunately, I think he needed Tommy John surgery this year, but let's get that out of the way, right? He was a top 10 pick in 2021's draft, I believe. Another miss for the Marlins. But I'll have to probably sit on that one for a while. All right. Now this one's only going to have one. In 2021, they made premium twice as good with 2 autos. That's why I don't have any more of it. We blew through a couple cases of that pretty quick. But in 2020, it was a one-and-done deal. Well, it's not signed, but we do have Ronnie Mauricio here for those METS Mets. And we also have Leonel Valera. And this one is going to go to the Padres, Luis Patino. Blue ink, so your standard. Doesn't give you the numbers. Are these 75s? I need a 55. Okay, that's a 75. That's a 55. All right. And then let's do that 2019 box. This is all the way back with the clear wrapper. Wasn't a fan of it. Just saying. So we have Freudis Nova, Wander Franco, Geraldo Perdomo for the Diamondbacks. And Cardinals, Nolan Gorman, who should be the 2023 flavor of the year for St. Louis, right? What do you think? Nolan Gorman. What's his numbers look like? So, in 89 games this year, 13 doubles, 14 home runs. All right, that was over 283 at-bats. So, slugging's all right. 103 strikeouts is a little tough. Got to work on that. 28 walks. All right, bring the one up, the one down. All right, batted 226. It's a little rough. But 22 years old. So, again, don't forget, lost 2020. All right, that's always an important factor there. So, drafted out of high school. And literally in 2019, from high A ball at 2021, he started out in AAA and actually got demoted. And then went back to AAA. And in AAA, he started off the year with 16 home runs and 188 at-bats. So as a professional, he hit 30 home runs last year. All right. One to look out for in 2023. 2023 is going to come loaded, man. I'm just sleeving up these vintage cards, and then we're going to wrap it up with Bowman First Edition. So this is a little bit of a different animal here. So autographs are not too frequent. They're actually doing a little bit better in including them at this point. But the base cards, right, are much less produced. So they're all paper. Your parallels are foil, right? And your big names can do pretty good with these. So hopefully we get you some big names. Even though you get an autograph in the hobbies, these boxes actually go for more. So sky blue parallels are, I think, every other pack. And then you'll usually have a few different color parallels scattered all about. Yeah. Oh, they're right near the front. So especially those first Bowmans of key players can do you pretty good. And what I'll probably end up doing is sleeving most of the first Bowman cards. And any significant names. But there's a lot of cards here, so I'll probably do that off camera. So here we go. Misael Gonzalez, Peyton Wilson, Mucciati, Luis Gonzalez, Brennan Davis, Khalil Watson. That one's elementary. See what I did there. Lenyn Sosa, Ronnie Mauricio, Luke Waddell, Carlos Aguilar for the Twins, C.J. Abrams for the Padres, Cooper Kinney. So you see, though, that first edition, that's going to be right there. Brian Bello, Henry Mendez, Ed Howard, Matt Frazier. Robert Hassel with the sky blue. All right. No hassle there, putting him in a sleeve. We already got a repeat, so again, this is just going to have the prospect checklist. There's Colton Cowser, Luca Tresh, Will Wagner, Luis Gonzalez, Christian Hernandez, Darren Baker, Pedro Pineda, Matt Frazier, first Bowman. Garrett Mitchell, Trey Sweeney, Arteaga, Torkelson. Again, even though it's not a first Bowman, I'm going to give this a little one-set love right now. Elijah Tatis. I'm not even going to give that one-set love. The man batted like $1.15. Andry Lara. That's a tough one. Blaze Jordan, Carlos Aguilar, Marcelo Meyer. Austin Hendrick. All right. One stack down, 3 more to go. Why is this not staying? All right. We got a canary yellow. Probably see like 2 or 3 color parallels in a box. Oh, another canary yellow. Okay, I like this pack. So we got Emmanuel Rodriguez and Julio Rodriguez. Nice, nice, nice. And somebody not named Rodriguez, Ellie De La Cruz. So a couple more decent ones there. Malcolm Nunez, Joshua Baez, Robert Dominguez, Alvin, Luciano, Luis Angel Acuna, blue, Dabba-dee Dabba-da, 20 out of 150 for the Rangers. Not a first Bowman, but decent name, though. Churio, Brady Allen, Caro, Cavadas, Verdugo, Vargas, Urbina. Doesn't take long for those doubles to show up. All right, it's a much shorter checklist. It's just your prospect cards. Brett Beatty, Norge Vera, Sky Blue. Anthony Rodriguez, Bobby Witt Jr. Give that a little 1-cent right away. Oops. Alvin Guzman, Mekhi Backstrom for the Braves, numbered 68 out of 75. So, just in case, we'll top load that. Luis Araga, Lennon Sosa, Jay Allen, Max Muncy, Jordan Lawler, another Khalil Watson. Luis Matos for the Giants, numbered 40 out of 75. Dory Lorenzo, there's Matos again, Acosta, Zach Veen, and Pedro Pineda. All right. Just checking to see. Comments don't always update. So we're just quiet right now. Don't be quiet. Make some noise. The more you chat it up in the chat, the more relevant the stream becomes. Beatty's an impactful guy. We're already up to 4 parallels. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's more parallels than I thought in the box. Beatty did not have a big debut, really. I think he got sent back down, too, didn't he? So, and don't forget, it's not his first Bowman. I think he was just kind of brought up to pump up the media. You know what I'm saying? James Wood, that's a decent one there for the Pods. So Beatty. Again, some of these guys we've seen 3 times already. Diego Cartaya. Joshua Baez for the Cardinals. Henry Davis, 2021's first overall pick. Another James Wood. Another Cartaya. Eddie's Leonard. Dario Lopez. Adrian Chagaste. Oswaldo Cabrera. Waddell. Luis Angel Acuna. Churio. Campos. Curtis Mead. Elliot Ramos. Jack Sawinski. Nico Cavadas, 49 out of 150, so blue parallel there. Yoelqui Cespedes. Another Julio Rodriguez and Francisco Alvarez. Again, neither of them first Bowmans, but decent names there. One good parallel. Numbered less than 75. And I think we kind of pushed our luck. We got 4. That was actually one more than I expected.